Hi everyone. How are you all doing? Sorry I haven't been around. It's been kind of like this, I guess, but thought I'd come on. This is my last day of work before I leave for the International Doll and Teddy Bear show that is going to be in Orlando, Florida. So I'm leaving tomorrow morning, and my mom and I are, we're taking a train there. And yeah, I'm excited. There's been a lot going on at my house, which we got our room done, which I don't know if I shared with you or not, but that got done, I believe it was last Wednesday is when it was finished. So we're enjoying it now. We've moved into the space, and with minimal furniture. We don't have a lot in there. And we're making preparations to get to the next room so that we can get started on that. Aside from all that, I've had sort of a personal thing going on with a family member, and it was kind of shocking and not pleasant. So I won't bore you with those details, nor do I feel like sharing it either. But things are still pretty intense with that situation, and hopefully things will cool down or die off and we can get back to normal. So I haven't felt like doing any videos or anything because, well, aside from working on our house, I'm just, with this situation that happened, I just don't have any energy. It kind of sucked the life right out of me. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to, hopefully I'm able to leave all those emotions at the curb and I can enjoy the doll show and, kind of take the time for, friends and, be with my mom and everything like that. I'm just hoping that everything will be good. It's hard when you're going through something, though, to just not think about it or, have a good time, I guess, when you deep down you might not be, because you're thinking about something that is devastating or whatever. So I'm going to do my best. I usually, when things happen, good or bad, especially bad, I try to think about the positive things, like, or how much worse it could be, because that helps me cope with certain things, like, if I try to say, well, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, if I cut myself with a knife or something, and it's just like a flesh wound, I think, like, well, I could have done much worse. I could have, stabbed the knife into my body or something like that, and need stitches or a tetanus shot, or, like, I just try to think about, like, well, it could have been worse, and I'm thankful that it wasn't, and that kind of thing. So that's how I'm trying to look at this situation. It could have been a lot worse, and I'm grateful that it's only gotten to as far as it is at the moment. So it'll be great. Hopefully we can get through it and move on. So I've got Sunny in the car with me. Sunny is the Sunny Sculpt by Joanna K. She was for sale on my Facebook page. I don't think I posted her on Instagram because I never get anything on Instagram. And I posted her on eBay. She sold on eBay. So I have her boxed up. She is right behind me, actually, in a box. And she's going to be shipped out today. And yeah, I'm excited for her new mommy. So sorry. What else can I tell you? Oh, little Charlotte made it home to her new mommy, and she just loves her to death. To death, get it? She's a vampire. Sorry, that was a bad joke. So anyway, yeah, Charlotte made it home and all that. And yeah, I still have some more babies for sale. I have them on eBay and on my Facebook page that I have designated for dolls. I haven't yet taken the time to post them on all the Facebook groups, like doll groups that I'm a part of, because a lot of those groups want you to post a safety pic, and I'm not opposed to doing that. I just have to take the time to actually do it. That's my issue. It's like I could post anything at any time immediately, as long as I don't have to post a safety pic, but most of them want those. And I think it's a great idea to have them, although people are trying to get sneaky about safety pics and doing Photoshop funness and all that crap. I've seen that before. In fact, I got sent one before that was a Photoshop safety pic. I mean, I've spotted it immediately, but they were like, oh no, that's a piece of paper. I'm like, that is so not a piece of paper. That is something you drew on there. So anyway, you gotta be careful. I was telling my husband last night that I feel like my doll page has finally got to a point where I'm no longer getting these ridiculous time wasters. I mean, once in a while I do, and I get the occasional kid that finds my page. Like, I just blocked one yesterday. She started, well, I'm assuming it's a she. Her profile is a she. She started talking to me in Spanish, which I can translate. You know, anybody can translate anything. You just Google translate this language to English, or whatever language you want it to translate to. But the bad thing was, this girl did not, her spelling was horrible. So she didn't spell the words correctly. So the translator didn't translate it. It basically gave me the same words that I put in there. And I was like, oh, there's a misspelling. So that's important. If you're going to speak in another language, you must check your spelling, because the translators don't work. So anyway, like, I told her, you know, I'm sorry I can't translate your questions. So if you're able to type this in English, because at least I can decipher misspellings in English. I mean, yeah, I can figure out what they're trying to say usually. So I asked her to do that, and she started doing that, and it was just very weird. The whole thing. Like, she wanted to know if I could send her pictures of dolls, and I said, well, I don't do that anymore. I used to send people pictures, and I'm like, you know what, go to my page and look at them there. So I said, you can see all the pictures of the babies for sale on my page. And then she writes back, I forget what she wrote back, but then she, a day or so later, she just writes hi. And I was like, okay. And that's when I figured out it was probably a child, because I kept getting hi messages from the same person. So I blocked her. I mean, I hate to do that, but it's like, I can't be messing with this stuff. Like, you know, in my opinion, and this might sound harsh, because I know there are kids out there in this doll community, and I don't necessarily mean them, because, you know, if they have parents or they have allowances that affords these types of dolls, and they take care of them, whatever, that's great. That's wonderful. But most kids don't have that ability. Like, they don't have parents that can spend that kind of money on a doll just for them to ruin it. You know, because kids are hard on stuff. I mean, take a look at toys that, you know, after they're done with them. I mean, shocked that sometimes you can turn around and resell them because, you know, they're hard on them. They love them to the fullest extent. So, you know, for me, I'm just like, I'm not a big fan of having kids follow my Facebook page and stuff like that, because most of the time they don't have the means to buy the dolls anyway. So they're really just kind of wasting my time. I don't mind and I don't know, but I don't mind if they're on my page and they're just liking or commenting stuff. But it's like when they private message me is what I'm talking about. And that's what's going on. I get these private messages from kids once in a while, and it's like, you know, you get a whole bunch of, hi, hello, are you there? Hello? It's like, oh my word, stop it. Just want to smack them. So, yeah. So that's kind of what I end up dealing with there. But for the most part, aside from that, on my page, I've been getting people lately, and what I mean lately, I mean like within the past maybe year, I've been getting people that are serious buyers, and when they contact me about a doll, they usually mean it. I mean, I don't get a whole lot of, you know, I go through the trouble of showing them all these photos or sending them all these photos, and then they turn around and either don't get back to me at all, or they get the, no, I don't think she's for me, or he's for me, and it's like, and I know that's part of selling, which is why it's frustrating for a lot of people, but I haven't been getting a lot of that, and I'm very glad, because it was a lot of time. You put a lot of time into taking photos of our babies, and you know, I take so many pictures of my dolls. I will take all different angles, you know, and subtle, like I'll put the camera here and then I might just tilt it slightly, or, you know, just do small things. And then when I review all the pictures, I pick out like the best ones that showcase the doll, that showcase them the best, that show off their features the best, that show off the sculpt, you know, itself. We've got like the sun back here. So it's a lot of work, and you know, I put in the time when I'm gonna sell dolls, but it was awful when I had all this time, all these time wasters, and it's like finally my page is getting to a point where I'm getting less of that. I'm not saying I won't ever get any people like that, because I'm sure I will, but it's nice that I don't have a ton of time wasters like I did before, because messy. So anyway, but yeah, if you're going to the show, I hope to see you there. You guys know what I look like. You've been seeing me a lot lately, so look me up, you know, say hello. For those of you that don't know, my name is Liz, L-I-Z, not Lisa. A lot of people think I say Lisa. I don't know if I sound funny when I say Liz or not, but that's my name. My mom will be with me. Her name is Darlene. And yeah, we'll be checking out all the babies at the show, and hopefully we'll meet some people. I know I already have planned to meet a couple people already. So I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about seeing a bunch of people that I know are going, or at least they said they were going. I haven't talked to them lately, but they said they're going. So we'll see who's all there. But I know one lady was going to go, I think she was gonna go, and then she got really sick, so I don't know if she's better now and she's going to go, or if she's gonna take it easy at home. But I wish her all the best and wish her well. I hope she heals quickly. But yeah. So guys, I guess I will let you go, and hopefully I'll see you at the show if you're going to be there. And if not, you know, I'll see you in my next video. And I will, you know, I might try to video at the show. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. I'm definitely going to take the first day and, you know, really take it in. So I probably will not have my phone on as far as that goes, unless I'm taking a photo or something. I might take a picture of a doll that I like or something like that. But I really want to enjoy this show. This is going to be my first doll show in terms of reborn or vinyl dolls and silicone dolls. The show I'd gone to in New Jersey was a bunch of old dolls, like vintage and dolls like that, and that was fun because I like all dolls, but it was really cool. There's very little reborns there. Laura Tizio Ross was there, and she had her babies there, and she's going to be at this show too, so I'll get to see her again, and I'm excited to see her. She's a really nice lady. And there's going to be some other folks that I'm excited to see too, that are sculptors and or painters. So super exciting. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful week, and yeah, hopefully I'll be in touch. And yeah, have a great one, and talk to you soon.